Happy 6th anniversary! In celebration of 6 awesome years of continuous support, updates, and wonderful JRPG content, Final Fantasy Record Keeper has truly outdone themselves in this 6th anniversary party. From tons of free loot, insane and even free relic draws, spectacular new events accessible by everyone, free Soulbreak equipment, including Awakenings, and even more bonuses to new and returning players. This anniversary party is awesome, and if there is a time to start playing Final Fantasy Record Keeper, be it for the first time or coming back after a break, now is the time. Let's get into it. First up, let's go over the new player and returning players rewards. The Full Throttle login bonus will reward new players over the span of 10 days who have created their account after March 25th, 2021, and will last until April 16th, 2021. And all you have to do is log in. Rewards are Realm Elemental times 11 tickets used for relic draws and kitting out your characters, 100 major growth eggs, enough to level 2 characters to level 99 and then some, 50 mithril, 500k gil, motes, orbs, scarletite, adamantite, and even stamina potions. Seriously, if you haven't started playing Final Fantasy Record Keeper, now is the time. For players who haven't logged in for 60 days or more are eligible for the comeback login bonus. Logging in over the course of 10 days will get you Realm Elemental tickets, Major Arcana, Gil, Motes, Orbs, Mithril, Growth Eggs, and Crystals. Wonderful power-ups for current parties or even new ones. This will last until April 17th, 2021. There's still a lot to cover here, and now we are going to take a look at everything everyone has access to. Until April 16th, you'll get double the Gysahl greens for completing power-up dungeons, exchanged for a plethora of loot at the Fat Chocobo. Feast dungeons are back until April 16th, where we get to face off against various mobs to obtain feast coins, including the giant Cactuar himself. Each battle will require feast tickets, rewarded to the player per login every day until the event is over. Exchange feast coins for 5-star orbs, 6-star orbs, scarletite, adamantite, and arcana. These are difficulty 30, very, very easy and accessible by everyone, and wonderful for getting what you need to power up your characters. Very, very early in the game. Gift dungeons have made a return, where we get to beat up the magic pot for tons and tons of loot, including mithril, souls of heroes, memory crystal loads 1, 2, and 3, 6-star crystals and orbs, 6-star motes, rainbow crystals, and animal lenses. These are in-game materials used for tackling the highest difficulty dungeons in Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Let that sink in. A new dungeon unlocks every day over the course of 2 weeks, where we may crack open the Magic Pot once per dungeon for these must-have rewards. Magic Pot is at a difficulty of 30 as well, though I'm not really sure what is difficult here as the Magic Pot doesn't fight back, like, at all. At least it never has me, and I've cracked many a Magic Pot. Super easy, super accessible, super fun. Here we have the Assessor of Memory event, going up in difficulty, starting at 90 and ending at question mark, whatever the hell that means. A new event, Host of the Fat Moogle Boss. These are dungeons with a special jumpstart mechanic where you will begin the fight with Soulbreak charges, but will be unable to accumulate any more charges by the normal means. You will have 30 seconds to deal as much damage as possible to the Fat Moogle. The more damage, the better rewards. These are called grade rewards, much akin to the rewards from Magicite and Cardia, though much, much easier. Using at least 3 heroes from the same realm will increase the effectiveness of these heroes from the same realm, making these fights even easier. Now I know some of these might seem difficult given their difficulty rating, but the jumpstart mechanic makes this a breeze, especially with a few powerful soul breaks under your belt. And even if you can't deal the maximum damage, there are still rewards for fairly low damage thresholds. The rewards here are even more motes and animal lenses, and hefty amounts too. The new Lumbering Menace event is here, and so too is the Colossal Oratoise, Long Guy, which you may remember roaming the Arkilt Steppe in Final Fantasy XIII. At difficulty 220, it's a bit tough, but here we receive Brave Synergy, increasing our stats and equipment bonuses without needing to choose any specific realm. Deal enough damage to stagger the type and unleash every ounce of power you have for maximum damage. defeating the first dungeon will reward us with orbs, mithril, and anima lenses. Crimson Blitz, a music track arrangement by the composers of Final Fantasy Record Keeper from Final Fantasy XIII. You may listen to in-game on the party and upgrades and inventory menu. And a new 6-star accessory, the Long Guy Slayer, increasing attack by 20 with moderate earth resistance. Perfect if you plan on battling the Earth Magicite Titan himself. And finally, we have the event Heroes of the Shattered Records. 12 dungeons with varying bosses and difficulties. Equip heroes with corresponding realms to gain mysterious effects. Some of these may be a bit difficult, so be sure to check out the boss's information and weaknesses. All pretty standard, really, to most other dungeons. But here we have the kicker. Not only a hefty amount of in-game materials, but Gysahl coins, where we may exchange them at the Fat Chocobo's secret exchange, much like Gysahl greens. However, our chunky vendor friend has a few surprises for us. Awakening Soul Break equipment. Awakening Soul Breaks. You can't get these outside of Relic draws. Artifacts and Ultra Soul Break equipment are here too, but Awakenings are far the better choice here if you're missing one of these valuable additions to your party. These cost 10 coins each, and you only get 15 coins if you were to complete and master every dungeon. So choose wisely. Use the remaining 5 for artifacts or an Ultra Soul Break item. If the events weren't enough, we have 6th anniversary themed relic draws. Firstly, the Ultra Jackpot relic draw. One time only, for 50 mithril, we get 11 guaranteed Ultra Soul Break relics. Not 1, not 5, not 38, but 11 guaranteed Ultra Soul Breaks. Not top tier Soul Breaks, mind you, but awesome nonetheless, and better than nothing for damn sure. Next we have the 6th anniversary focused relic draw. With decent drop rates at 50 mithril, we could easily walk away with a few 6-star relics. However, purchase this relic draw twice, and for one time you may choose an Awakening Soul Break relic for many awakenings for many characters. An awakening for nearly any character. This is value. Next up is the 6th anniversary celebration relic draw. These have a much higher chance at 7-star equipment, and each purchase at 50 mithril will earn a stamp. Each stamp comes with a reward. The more stamps, the more rewards. Orbs, artifacts, and even relic selections for ultras, glints, legend materia, sinks, and awakenings. This can get a bit taxing on mithril, but one of the best ways to get top tier gear. There are 5 phases to this draw, each phase lasting 4 days and featuring different characters. Stamps carry over through the phases, so saving mithril for particular characters is worry-free. Next up, a completely free relic draw, the 6th anniversary relic draw. These are times 10 at the cost of tickets, rewarded to the player over the course of up to 10 days for logging in. The odds here are still very good at nearly 10% for a 6-star, and they're free. No mithril, no gems, just tickets. My second favorite draw for sure. 10 tickets total, 100 relics for free. Just lovely. And now the final draw, my favorite among all the others. It's so free you don't even need tickets for it. One time only, the 6th anniversary present relic draw. Not only do you get a times 11 with decent odds, but also get to choose a set of relics. Not a relic, but a set of relics. Plural. An awakening, an overstrike, and legend materia for a character from any realm. 3 relics for one of these characters, and powerful relics at that. And it's free. I can't stress enough that if you want to pick this game up, do it now, and be in the in-game before you know it, completely and utterly confused of all the content you just unlocked without any effort whatsoever, you lazy bastard. Seriously though, thanks for stopping by, and if you have questions about other content, check out my Final Fantasy record guides, and if you can't find what you need, feel free to make a suggestion in the comments. Huggles and Wuggles or something.